Hello there, welcome back to Going to Ground. Not quite the usual setting for these little themes on place and faith. It's a lay-by on the A303. You can probably hear the morning traffic rushing behind me. And I've just stopped off for two reasons. Well, actually, one reason, there was a T-ban. We're offering bacon sandwiches and they're open in 5 minutes. That's the principal reason. And I thought, I've got my prayer book in my pocket. I'll sneak to the side of the road and say my morning prayers and wait for the T-van shutters to open for a cup of tea and a bacon sandwich. Morning prayer from the Book of Common Prayer and a bacon sandwich. The ideal companions, friends. I'm on my way to Diocesan Synod, which is the kind of governance body of each Anglican diocese, regional grouping in the Church of England. And on the way, I've been listening to the beautiful, beautiful song, Thomas Tallis's "If Ye Love Me." Now, in a lot of my work, I'm English choral music, church music is the background to some of the services that I take. And I found in this role, given that I'm in cathedrals a lot of the time, I've been exposed to music which isn't my natural, familiar repertoire, so to speak. And I've grown over these years to really love it, even though I don't quite understand it musically, or indeed read music to follow it. But it's become a very important part of my worship. And I particularly love pieces that where the melodies sound familiar, where they remind me of folk song and melodies that I understand. And I must have heard Tallis's "If Ye Love Me" in a dozen services of one sort or another over the years. But this morning it's just completely arrested and struck me how beautiful it is. It's only 2 minutes long, and it's so simple, and it sounds just like the kind of folk songs that I listen to in terms of melody. And it's a simple repetition of that beautiful passage in John's Gospel, Jesus' farewell discourses, as they're called, where he on the Last Supper on the night before he died, he promises the gift of the Holy Spirit. The words are just, "If ye love me, I will pray to the Father, and he will give to thee another comforter, the Spirit of truth, and he will abide with you forever." And the words are just unadorned and simple, and as I say, 2 minutes long, and the opening melody is just heavenly. I've got an early morning voice, so I won't do it justice. If ye love me, keep my commandments. And you have these echoing, overlapping, fluid harmonies. And as soon as it's begun, it's completed. And I've been playing it over and over again. And it strikes me that if you want to be a believer in this cultural context, there's so much to support and nurture the idea of faith, so much holy music, so much sacred architecture. There are things that you can touch and feel and listen and be moved by. There's such a lot in our Christian heritage to buoy up your faith, even if you feel it's a frail and small thing. And that's all I wanted to say this morning, really. And I better say my prayers because it's 9 o'clock and the bacon sandwich van is going to be open. I'll speak to you soon. God bless you as you go to ground.